Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. I'm just trying to get this straight. I don't know if I've... Seems to be... Oh, Janice, you forget that you can do that, can't you? So you can go further up out the way then. Sorry, I'm just a bit dim today. Right, I bring my light down. So if you're here, do say hello. Come away in and get a wee seat by the fire. And yeah, I just received this parcel, so I thought you might like to have a wee investigate with me. I haven't opened it even, the tool, but let me find myself on my channel. And see. I'll just take the sound off. And yeah, my channel. And I'm live. Yay! Breathe. Hi Lisa. Hi Karen, Tilly. Hi Randy. My goodness, Randy just sent me some videos and pictures of snow where she lives in New Jersey in America. Oh, Pippa, I'm so glad you've said hello. Yeah, I just was that. I got distracted there, but Randy, what a lot of snow to have. And Pippa, where are you watching from? You're so welcome, and I'm glad you've said hello. That's grand. Where was I? Got to hi Emma. So I think I've said hello to everyone who said hello, but if you're here and you haven't said hello, do say hello. Get a wee seat by the fire, get some food from the table, and a drink, of course. I've ordered a drink from husband. Hopefully he's going to bring it with it. I still need to go and do a live. I need to go and share this tool with everyone. I haven't opened the box, but I actually use some of my Stampin' Rewards for this order. Oh, Pippa, you're in the UK. Fantastic. I don't think I've stopped in Gosport, but I've been down South Coast. Yeah. So anyway, I'll have a look on my map just to see exactly where you are. Hey Lanny, Mutant Scrapbooker, good to see you. Never know what channel you're going to come in on. Oh, there you go. See, Karen Tilly already knows where you live, Pippa. That's what happens in here, you know. You make friends in here and share common interests. Anyway, I got 3 stamp sets along with the stamp positioner tool. So I've not looked, so you can have a wee quickie look. But obviously we'll play with these in the future. This is a background stamp, but it's flowers. And I had to have it. And it'll be great for colouring. Don't you think? That is such a beautiful image. And I'm going to have fun colouring that. Got ideas coming out my ears now. It's good to see. I'm so thrilled but that I'm starting to get lots of ideas. This one, Delicate Whispers. To be honest, I just quick randomly added these into my cart. So it's got little single wee flower, this image. I love these grasses, don't you? And look at this floral dottage. Isn't that pretty? And then this kind of almost crescent shape. I don't know if that's 1 stamp or 2. The big stamp is gorgeous. It'll just be such fun to colour. Oh, look, these crescent, they're separate. Oh, that is so cool. That's going to be, yeah, that's going to be used a lot. So glad to be feeling better and feeling more like getting crafting. I've had a good day today. I've already filmed a couple of videos for Hops. already filmed my 1st of February one for Stamp Around the UK, and I've filmed my video for Stamping Around the World for the 15th of February. So this, I'm just blethering. That's what I do best though, I'm a bletherer. A bletherer. But this is Simple Alphabet, it's called. And it's got the numbers, it's got some, well, I think that's a cedilla, isn't it? A hashtag. I'm not quite sure what that one is, but it's used in some languages that we have. And yeah, we've got exclamation mark, question mark, forward slash, ampersand, and you've got your, it's all lowercase, but that's cool because they're nice clear letters. And then we've got parenthesis. No, those dots could be round the other way to be a colon. I'm not quite sure, is that almost maybe? I don't know what everything is, but well, there's a, could be a comma and a full stop. So yeah, you could write sentences with this lot. Anyway, we will play with it. I just thought that was a super handy stamp set, especially when you're doing children's cards. They just love to have their name on. So we might play with that with this. Now, I've watched a couple of people play with this new set. I'm just opening the paper because I can. Well, I've got scissors around. So this pad of paper goes with this new stamping position tool. Now, the story with the stamping position tool is we already had a stamping position tool, but it was a little bit like another one made by another company, and they didn't want us to go ahead, keep going with ours because there was a bit of a legal situation, and they claimed that it was too much like theirs. I would disagree, but who am I? Who am I to get involved in legal politics? So that's the pad that we would use on this. And it is called Stampin' Positioner. Now, if you want to own one of these, if you've got a Stamparatus and you're happy with it, keep using it. But if you are a business demonstrator, it's good to treat yourself to one so that you can share it with your customers and let them have a wee looky and see, and that's what I'm doing today. So we've got this small platform thing. Of course, I've not read instructions or any of that sort of thing. Well, I can see it's something like, don't put this polythene bag over your head, but don't give it to babies or use it in cribs. Just, I think it's scary that they still have to write things like that. Okay, Stampin' Positioner just tells you what bits are and that you can do repeat patterns. I just think we'll just have a play. I meant to cut some card ready. I've got a couple of bits. Oh, a couple of bits here to play. I got some rare vanilla and one white. Can use them just now. So what we have is a fairly heavy plate with some sprung. It's sprung there, and these bits are sprung as well. So we've got that, and that's the stamping. That's the stamping platform basically. The stamp will go in here. We'll link it up. Put that one there and push down, and this does the same thing. It's got sprung feet as well. You have been sprung. We've got little pegs along here, and then I've heard people call them nodes, just wee bumps. Oh, and the first thing you shouldn't do when you've got two strong magnets is put them together. And what does Janice do? However, these ones very handily have come, they're very, very thin, obviously neodymium or whatever you call it, and they're in wee plastic cases, which they're very strong, but they're very easy to pick up. I didn't expedite this either, Lani. I just got straight on the website as soon as it went live and got my order in. I think, yeah, in the UK it's like 11 o'clock at night it goes live because we're an hour behind mainland Europe. So it goes live at midnight in mainland Europe, and we could deal with that. I'm blethering. I'm just not sure what I'm going to do here, and so I'm blethering to cover that up. So as I say, this isn't really a crafting as such video, but we'll maybe use some of these new delicate whispers. My desk is a bomb site. I'm really sorry, apart from this little bit here. And have I got, yeah, I've got some of this Secrecy, and I've got my beloved was out as well. I'll put that there. So I want to work out about doing repeats. Repeat. Well, actually could repeat one of these. There's lots of ways to play with this, and I can't remember off the top of my head what everyone else has done, so I'm really just want to play. So let's just take this piece of Whisper White. Now, one of the things you might notice right away is there's a right angle here, and if you're just doing one image and you're going to be repetitively doing that, that's a good place to put your paper. But I'm thinking I want to do a bit of repetition here. So what I'm going to do is take one piece of the paper. Now it depends on what you want. You can have centimeters, or you can have inches. It's not going to be an issue today for me because I'm just playing. But if you need to know, if you need your measurements, let's see if we can get that. So the paper has the right size of holes to just fit here. So what I'm thinking is I can just say put my card there. Oh, let's take it further up. But we're going to do a repeat, aren't we? Maybe's aye, maybe's no. This is me playing. The best way to find out what things do is to play. So I want to make it that it's on that line at the 5 and on there. Okay. And we'll just put that there. And then, well, we could just stamp this. So I'm putting that to that end. I'm bringing out my big plate first. Oops. It wasn't supposed to happen. I wasn't supposed to drop it. Right, try again, Janice. Don't drop it this time. So we push it down. Of course, it's going to lift the paper, but that's okay. So we'll put the paper back where it was. Now we know that because that paper's held there in the nodule things, these little bumps, pegs maybe. Might have to, oh, see? Who's saying, Janice, stop moving the paper. Right, let's ink up. I just got Secrecy here. I should have got a cloth out as well, because you know what will happen. So if I want to do this and Secrecy, Are you ready? So I've just sat them there. It's not touching the paper. And then I just go lift it up. It's not stamped properly. I'll let you see. I've not done it properly there or there because I didn't put even pressure on. But as long as I don't move anything, I might be able to get the rest of that. And I did move it, so there you go. But see, I've just showed you how to do shadow stamping. So I did move it. So that's not good, is it? So I'm showing you it real here, folks. We'll just pretend that just went well right at the beginning. Obviously, I've not got the pressure correct. But anyway, let's ink it up again. I know that other people that have done videos have actually played with it first and worked out what they're going to show you. You're getting it raw here. So of course, because if I just that, I could have moved it along. I've just realised my problem. This is what I've done wrong. So you can't move that along. I was thinking I could move the big plate along, but what I can do is move the paper, but I should have started at the other end, shouldn't I? But never mind. We'll just slide it up. And then we'll just... then we realise that Janice takes a while to learn things. Okay. We'll play with the one that can move in a little while. But anyway, press down on the actual stamp. And now these magnets are thinner than the stamps, which is a really good thing. Maybe, Lisa, you're maybe right, because I just let it all. But never mind. Yeah, I think it's also because the stamp is so new and it's very sticky that the paper's moving. But we'll work this out. Yeah, I think you, yeah. Anyway, let's just get another one on here and then we'll turn this over. So you're getting the drift here, that you're going to be able to play. I might as well just ink it up the third time, and then we'll go and try and do the same thing but with the other tool. But don't be afraid to make mistakes. I did this on purpose so that you would know. There you go, third time lucky. Nice clear image. So, also just to let you see, if you're going to do a lot of cards, if you push it in there, you can always slip it back, because, you know, to the right, the same bit. And then we'll just take a different stamp. We'll take this one this time. Or the grass one. Let's take the grass one. I think maybe Lisa's right. Just take the magnets in closer to the image that you're about to stamp. Then I'm going to put this. I'm going to take that other stamp off, haven't I? Well, everything's synced up now with Janice. I'll go down, pick up my stamp. It's picked up everything. But then because we have this piece, we can push it right back in. we can ink up. We'll try want a smaller stamp in a minute, and we'll do a repeat pattern along the top or something. I've got more card, don't worry. I think maybe if I was doing this and I'm not filming it, I would be more over the top of it when I was, so you're more beautiful. And then you can then come in. So if you're doing swaps and you want the image in the same place on every card, then you come in again, pop it on, ink it up, and away you go. Keep changing. And then if you want to just keep that stamp on there because you're doing a lot of them and you want to add a sentiment there, well, we could use this, couldn't we, to do the sentiment, and we can leave that on there, and then we can pop that maybe there, could we, do you think? And then we would have a sentiment. Might want to, I'm just thinking where I'm putting this. Might even want to put it right up to there so that it doesn't move. I'm just working out where does that go? That's it, so that would go in there, so I can have a sentiment that works there. This one's got one that says, "Hello friend." So I might want my hello friend there. I'm going to bring that over just a bit. These are so sticky when they first come out of the packet. That is so, look, it just keeps sticking to my finger. Right, you stay there. And I want that just against that 6-inch. I'm keeping it real here, folks. Yeah. And then pick that up. I'm pushing it against there, and then that way I know it's quite straight. Again, I'm just, what colours have I got? I've got night or navy here. Don't know if I've got enough ink on there. I think I have. So then I wanted to put them on. We want to go on these. Well, we want it around that way, Janice, don't we? Maybe I was just a bit arrogant, thinking I could just open this and get it straight away. Hello, friend. And then I can bring this one in, which is the same size, so I know to put it up there and against that 6-inch line. And we'll do some repeat stamping with this in a minute, but we'll just Hi Pauline, and you come. So there, so for batch stamping, we're sorted. So we don't, if we wanted to just do it, you know, do a few a day or something, you don't have to take the stamp. So I'm wondering if we'll be able to buy at a later date some more of these plates, so that then if you were doing, say, like if a batch of invitations or something, you might want to have, you know, a few on the go. But that's just showing you how you can keep that everything. Now I need to get, I did have up here, I can't show you my desk because it's terrible. Right, so that is a full length of A4 or letter size on that down here. So we want to do something, and we're going to repeat it right along. Yeah, this seems to have a lot more flexibility, and I do think it is one of these things. If you have a demonstrator, then, or a friend, another demonstrator friend who's bought one, well, get a play with it, get face to face and have a play. Right, so did this one, where did my stamp set go? Here it is. Wasn't there a nice wee flower? See, there's that wee flower. And there's that. I wonder. There's this one. Ooh, come here. Come on. They are welded when they're new, these. Right, so I'm wondering if I just start about there with this. Push it up to the nodule so that you know where it is. And I think I'm going to do that and that little. Hope you feel your best soon. Now I'm just going to put that there and that there. Just have a go at doing 2 stamps at once. Why not? Let me put that up there. Right. Are they on the things? Yeah. Right, so pick up, push it down, pick up your stamps. Ink them up. Don't drop them like Janice, and don't be dramatic if you do, because that's me. Right, so put them in on the wee pegs, the first 2 pegs, push them down, lift them up. Didn't do that very well, so put it back on the pegs. I just missed a wee bit at the end there. Yeah, it must have moved slightly, but it's okay. So, yeah, maybe have to know, maybe if I don't have the paper under this time, I don't know. See, the people I watched, they've never made any mistakes. But I'm showing you, you know, when you do yours, you might have some issues. It's because, so if it went there, they would be very close together, but they still would work. So the flower dottage is lovely, isn't it? We'll get that out in a minute. No, they're not as strong, but they work. But you've got things like these nodules to push it up against. So if I put it at the very close, I mean, I'm not going to make this into anything. I'm just basically showing what we can do. So you can make patterns quite close. Yeah, probably did watch an edited video. This is real. There's no edits on this. Editing's not one of my superpowers. And I'm noticing that I'm not stamping as well as I could, so I should be pushing down a bit more up there. I think this is fabulous already. However, I'm aware that I will need to get... see, if I was in filming, I'd probably have this closer to me. I'm a wee shorty here. Maybe if I put my seat up a bit, I might be able to... Give me a moment. When you're a short person, you've got a desk that's for normal people. Right, so put that on the nodule. Might even be that I'm not inking the stamp up very well. That's better, Janice, isn't it? Abby, hope you stamp your best soon. It wouldn't be as much fun if you just took it out of the box and it did everything you expected. Right, so it's sitting over there, and then I'm just taking that extra movement there to make sure. And it still didn't, but that's okay, because then I can go back in and I don't know if it's moved now. I've moved it now. Let's see. But then I've got that coverage. So it is practice. It's definitely practice. You're definitely seeing the non-perfection with me. But then, you know, if you open up, if you're the type of person that opens something new and reads all the instructions and watches all the videos, then you maybe won't make mistakes. But I just like to learn from my own mistakes. Or do I learn? Probably not. So you get the drift that you could keep going. So let's see what happens if we do. See? Made mess as well. I'm actually this time putting that to the edge. I wonder if I take the paper off for this. If this, I'm just feeling that this is slipping a wee bit. I'll put it right to the edge of the platform then, because I don't need the paper in this instance. Let's do something that goes across the top. What's left? Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Is that could we try? Will we try? That's my superpower, is how do we fix things. So I need to take these stamps off, don't we? Guys, I've got a bit of a clean-up job to do on this desk before I can go to bed tonight. I'm starting to get ideas. The ideas are starting to come now. If I pop that on there. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I'm glad I bought this set. Who's got this in their basket now? Which demonstrators? If you want to have the products that I'm showing you, if you want to own them, you could sign up and be a demonstrator right now and have it, or from the 6th. You can put it in your basket if you sign up to be a demonstrator today. But if you wait until the 6th of February, there's an amazing joining offer where you will get it as part of your kit, as extra, a freebie. So I'll be putting an email out soon letting everyone know about that. I'm just bringing that along. I'm getting it now. See, I will feel. Margaret, you've ordered yours today. I never saw you coming in, Margaret. I thought the other Margaret was in. Yeah. Yeah, Margaret Hayward's here too. Yeah. So anyway, if you've come in and I've not noticed you come in, I hope you got a wee seat by the fire. I know that everyone in Woodruff welcomes you in. And so I'm going back in between. Didn't do that good, Janice, did you not? Did you not? No, you never. It's on the nodes. Take your time this time. I don't think they're pushing it up and letting it spring back right away. But anyways, see? You don't know where one joins and where the other one, and that one isn't particularly good, so let's sync up again and go over that. And see, because the platform has got feet at both ends, even though I've got ink on the wee platform, that ink won't reach the paper, we hope. That one came directly from the ink pad. It was that one that I didn't do well. It's so pretty. So again, if you have 12 by 12, you can bring that in, because I'll show you in a moment. You'll be able to move it along. So see how that, well, let's look for something a bit easier, right? So if that one's sitting, that wee 3-dot thing, if you want to move this along so you can, get up to the end of your paper, that is sitting at that side of that second node. So if we move that one up to just beside that second node, we would be able then to stamp right to the end of this, wouldn't we? Yes, Janice, it'll work. Sure it will. This is me thinking now I would be better with my little, what do you call them, my wee stamping spots, ink spots. They might work better here. Oh, that's not good stamping, Janice. Better. I think it did move a wee bit there, but you just have to pay more attention than I clearly am. But you get my drift. We'll soon get into the swing of it. I think I want that magnet a wee bit further away. It may also be because I've got the paper pad underneath and my glass mat. Maybe I should use this directly on my glass mat or even directly on my desk. We're getting there, see? So if you were doing like at the edge of a scrapbook page, a 12 by 12, can do that. All right. Now I'm going to cut a square of card in a minute and show you something else. What do you think? So repeat pattern, that worked really well because you would think that was all one stamp. Give or take my little wee moves, but you can see that you can keep going. That you went up to there, but again you could keep it going. Right, now cut a square, Janice. So we've got this bit here. Let's get the trimmer. I've got ink all over my hands. Will we just go with, will we go as big as a 15 centimetre square? See what happens. This is bigger than I would have on a card front, to be truthful. I'm actually going to cut that down to a 14 because I normally do a 14.5 square card. So if I'm making a square panel that I want to just put straight, what did I cut it at? What did I just do? 14. Gee, my short-term memory is rubbish. I honestly asked Peter if he would make me a cup of tea and he said yes he would, and he hasn't. Well, I sack him. So if we can put that in there and bring back the big plate. Let's play. Right, so I just want to clean that first. Where's my scoosh? Where's my scooshy scoosh? Right over just beyond my reach, but I got it. It's just a quick way to clean off. Do you like that? Right, now we've got craft a lunch happening. Right, now I want to position this now. I'm going to have it about there. Right, let's play. Let's play with our stamps now. Now, let's get some different colours. This woman only ever uses blue, doesn't she? I just like reach. If I'm going to reach for something, I reach for Secret Sea or Night of Navy, and I'm reaching for a green. It's Granny Apple Green. Right. Okay. So, holes at the top. Pick up the stamp. Paper is moving. I attempted to bring in my Stampin' Up as magnets, but I won't. I'll persevere because I'll get the hang of it. Right, inky up, Janice, this time. Or will we? No, let's get something else. Let's bring in some pecan pie. I seriously do need someone to help me clean up. And I want to have a bath, but I must clean up first. Right. I'm changing my mind as I go, but that's okay. That's Janice. Right, let's see. Right, we've got a square of card. It is going to be the topper. I feel like I need an extra hand. Right. So clearly it's not going to be a fast process, but It's a process, right? Push down on your stamp. Good, good enough. Turn it round to the next corner. Are you okay so far, folks? So much for me putting my chair up. The gas has just come out of it and I'm just about landed on the floor. I do like this grassy stamp. The whole set's pretty. We'll use something else from it in a minute. See? So we're pushing the corner in, it goes against these nodules, and there's a sort of right angle bit there. So you can see, ink it up. You would get into the rhythm. You know, you won't all have 6 million people watching you. Oh, wish I had 6 million people watching me. Oh, I would be rich. Do you think 6,000 would be good? How many people are watching just now? About 11. Take care, Randy, and stay in. Don't go out in that snow. You'll get lost. You'll get buried in it. Randy's just getting over COVID, poor soul. It hit her bad and she's still quite a few weeks, isn't it, Randy? Since, yeah, I think you didn't get to do much at New Year, did you? Or was, yeah. Yeah, we put it down. And Bob's your uncle. I tell you, Randy showed me, she sent me a video yesterday and some photos today. Seriously, she's got several feet of snow there. You got it just before Christmas, that's right, Randy. I remember you telling me now. Right, so we can keep that there, but we'll use a different stamp now. What have we got left on here that we've not used? I don't know if that, I think this one's too big. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe just, let's try. If you don't. Oh, it's let me come back. Bear with me. I don't know, probably no one's here, but I'll just let you see, I did keep going. I did keep going with this, so I'll just let you see this last wee bit and I'll finish it off. I don't expect anyone else to come back. You're still here, Pippa. There you go then. So I kept going with that stamp. And yeah, I'm just going to finish it here, and I'll come back another day and play with this some more. I really just wanted to try it out. I just wondered if there was something else I could just pop just to show you the last wee, just to finish this off. What other stamps are, oh yeah, so you could go around. You could actually go around with a sentiment even as well. So this one says, thank you kindly. And if you did that there, take that off. It's just to show you that you can take your stamps around. So if that was, I'd probably put it about there if I was doing it on a card. So let's just try that, and then I will finish the video up properly. Yeah, I'm not expecting too many people to be here because that was just a bit of a carry-on. My phone just ran out of power. I had forgotten to plug it in, and I've already asked someone to join me on Zoom, and then I've abandoned her. Yeah. But we'll see. If you're here, do say hello or goodbye or whatever. I don't know what's happening here anymore. But I'm just showing you just what this does. I do like it. I know I obviously need to practice. And you did get a quick whiz of how much I need to tidy up. So I've taken the thank you kindly, and we can have it. We can keep turning that. I'm amazed that you waited, Pippa. Well done you. I had to wait till the phone. You know how sometimes it just takes a wee while to yeah, I do love this stamp set. Are you a demo, Pippa? Are you a demonstrator? Are you a demo? Are you a demonstrator? Or are you just... Just turn that around. You can see that there's lots of fun to be had with this, but I'm going to say this. I do think you need to practice. What we can do is like a circle punch, and we can, or even just some ephemera or something in the middle. Oh, so if you go into my description box below, Pippa, and send me your email address, give me your email address. You'll get my email address. If you email me, and I can send you a Stampin' Up catalogue. Absolutely no obligation and no charge to you, but I can send you a wee catalogue and let you have a wee look at what we do. Absolutely no obligation. Won't be trying to, you know, badger you into buying. I also have a newsletter email list, and again, if you want me to add you, I can only add you if you ask me to. I need your permission to do that. But again, it's Janice at JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. Will get me. There you go. See? So I think there's loads more we can do with this set. So all the products that I use are Stampin' Up products, Pippa. But you equally could, you know, use other stamp sets that you've got to do similar to what I've done. So there, you know, we have a bit of a card front going here, and we can buzz round. It has, I think if we're putting that on a card front, we would maybe have a bit of ephemera there, or stamp something and cut it out, or just a punch circle. So, you know, you could do something like, I'm just looking to see if I've got scrap card around. Yeah, I do have. Do got a dreadful mess here. But, you know, if that maybe hadn't needed to put the thank you kindly there, you could stamp on a circle, and then you wouldn't see all those stalks. But equally, where's the thing? Where's the stamp? Where did I put the thing? I stood up to get the... Oh, well, Janice, you've lost the plot tonight. I've actually lost the platform. I'm not quite sure where I put it. I'm sure I just put it up there and it's not there now. Did you see which side it went? I think I have to go. I have to go and get that back. Oh, there it is. It slipped as I... sometimes you think you're going bonkers, don't you? So, and also if you wanted that sentiment to be, you know, if you did want to do something that was a bit more, I just want to clean it, and I've got a spray and everything, I've got a scrubber, but I just want to, we could have it there. No, we couldn't, Janice. You need to put that in there. And then put it there. Maybe shouldn't go live when you're feeling a bit tired, eh? I don't know how this film will pan out. I think YouTube will take out the buffering bit. Right. Okay, so take that away. Put that there. I need an extra pair of hands, I think. Right, and then could, as I say, do just send me a wee email, and I will happily post you out a wee catalogue because you're in the UK. That goes for anyone else that's in the UK. I can do that. Right, so then we could have any image. I know it's a sentiment, but you could have, it could be any image. So it doesn't have to be just 4 times. And then just, and I say Pippa, absolutely no obligation just because you contact me. I have no expectations. I love the products and I love to share them out with everyone. And I'm so happy you've said hello. I do things, events online. I've got a craft along. I do think the magnets either need more, or they're maybe not as strong as I'd like them. But I do think that probably the reality is I didn't practice. And there you go. See, I haven't even put it on. Ink it up. You could go on and on. You could fit it into that space and that space. So you you could add them as often as you want. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to just bring my phone down and say a proper hello. So yeah, you can see that has its possibilities, and you'll see the things I stamped earlier. And then we've got the repetitive things on there. Add something else. Where's my big long? Oh yeah. And all this repetition that we did as well. So there's loads of things to practice. That's pretty. Yeah, this has gone bonkers. And you've just seen things that... Anyway, this lady's going to tidy up, and I'm going to go and have a bath and chill for the rest of the evening. Might have got a bit overexcited with that. So if you're still watching, thank you so much. And I will speak to you all very soon. I'll come back with something, with a card in mind that I'm going to make properly using this. But I'm liking it. There's lots of possibilities. It's just me. I need to practice. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye. Where's the door?